got 15 minutes here, and I have bombshell information, by the way. Bombshell. We ran into the guy that's pictured in the black coat and the red tie getting into the Capitol Police vehicle at 12:51. We ran into him. You're going to see who he is. You'll remember who he is, too, because we were paying attention to who they were. But this thing that's coming up this weekend, all right, I want to make absolutely certain that we have, because there's no reason to have a bunch of white people in a Trump train here in Cincinnati. That would be obnoxious to do that, wouldn't it? Because we're a very diverse community, are we not?
We are, but it's not just Cincinnati. It's the tri-state.
Yeah, right.
Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio.
Yeah.
And people, it's on the 275 loop.
Kentucky people won't allow it, but Cincinnati people, I'm just kidding. Kentucky people. No, actually. Kentucky people are fine. They know Cincinnati's
they're part of the 275 loop.
We're a melting pot. We are a melting pot. So I do want to reach out to Black American entrepreneurs. No names. They're here in Cincinnati. Put them in touch with Brainard.
Yeah, I'm sure he already knows.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does.
Let's do that.
I think he needs to get them in touch with us.
Now, isn't it interesting that President Trump said, "I know nothing about Project 2025," and Peter Navarro co-authored the thing?
Well, that isn't exactly what he said. Exactly what he said was he hasn't read it, and he didn't read it purposefully because they were already throwing stuff at him. Okay, so Project 2025 is from a think tank, of which we have thousands of here in the United States of America. And every single day, these think tanks, George Soros Open Society is a think tank, and they're constantly throwing things at politicians and the movers and shakers in D.C. And Heritage Foundation just happens to be a conservative one, a very powerful one that's been in existence since the 80s, right? Ronald Reagan spoke of them. But it's a think tank. So every single year, especially election year, they all come up, these different think tanks, which are in the thousands in D.C., they come up with their ideas of what they would like to have implemented as policy during that administration. Conservatives, like you told Mr. Jackson, they also put forward their best recommendations to liberals in liberal administrations. So in 1996, the only president in the United States history named Bill Clinton was the only president who ever used the Heritage Foundation as a platform for his welfare reform. And that was in 1996, the only one. And Heritage Foundation is very proud of that because Bill Clinton mentioned them. He gave them credit for it, the welfare reform. And it has probably one of the best things that Bill Clinton did in that time and got a lot of credit for it. So did the Heritage Foundation. Now, Heritage Foundation, for some reason, is evil to the Democrats, right? Even though they've used their suggestions and policy in the past.
Yes. All right. Now, go with me. We have 11 minutes right now, and I want to produce this clip here. All right. And just make sure you leave it on full bore with a little bit of branding, maybe a cube up, so that people know who they're tuned into. Now, Julie Kelly, full screen, please, if we could. We're going to go full screen. Yeah, there you go. We have to, and you'll see why here, Sean. Thank you for your patience. All right. Go ahead and send that. Now, this is the one that Julie Kelly put up. Now, this side-by-side shot, okay, on the left-hand side, the left-hand side is the camera view. But what you don't see on the right side there's a screenshot of it remains. So basically, this is, see that pole right there? It crosses over. That's where the pipe bomb was found, right over there near the benches on the right-hand side where the dot is. All right. Now watch this. Okay. All right. So at 12:51, car pulls up, lights, right, are on. Somebody gets out. There's some vehicle movement. I'm going slow. And that guy right there, pay particular attention to that guy right there. Okay. All right. You see that? He's got a long coat on. And look at the grayishness of his hair. You see the grayishness of his hair? And it's a longish coat. And you'll see the long coat as he comes back. All right. You're going to see something here. When he comes back, there's another vehicle that backs up. Right. And watch. See the guy right there? That's a long coat, is it not?
Yes.
Is that a given? That's a long coat.
Yes.
And the guy has grayish hair, kind of, sort of, right? All right, now let me do something here. I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit. All right. Give me a second. Watch this. See that? There he is.
Right.
All right. Just zoomed in. All right. This is important, guys, because you guys are going to be blown away. We actually ran into this guy. Now these Goombas are all like top-level supervisors, right, for the Capitol Police. So the guy that got out of that one car goes over to where the pipe bomb was at 12:51, and then he gets into this vehicle right here. Oh, by the way, let me back up because this is what I discovered. Okay, now we have a grayishness, okay? And, Deb, I want you to tell me, to the best of your ability, what color is that tie right there? To the best of your ability.
Well, it looks pinkish, so it tells me black and white, but it looks pinkish, so it tells me it's red.
Pinkish red, correct? Is that reddish?
Yeah.
Is that correct? All right, excellent. Now watch this. That's the Julie Kelly video, right? Then here is the Discovery video that was released, and I'm going to skim through, okay? This is 1:05 p.m., okay? 1:05, you got that caravan. There's a lot of movement going on here. Watch this. Okay. People going back and forth. We're approaching 111, right? 111-ish. Okay. And wait till you see Vinny Boom Bots and his friends come out. See them? See all these guys with the coats?
Yeah.
Don't forget about them, all right? Some with short coats, some with long coats. Some guys go inside. 111, I think one guy pulls up. In that one vehicle. Look at, watch closely. See the Vinny Boom Bots guys that are hanging out with the coats, right? And everybody's looking around. Now watch, I'm going to play this through. Watch. Everyone's looking around. Look at them. See them?
Yeah.
They're all looking around. This one guy that's walking here, I think, looks back. He's looking around all paranoid. See him? That guy. He's looking around. Everyone's looking around. Everyone's pacing. That guy's got a shorter coat, I think. Short coat? Possibly. What is all the motioning? What is all the happening? Well, guess what? Miraculously, guess what happens?
What?
Oh, right about here, the radio traffic indicates that they just found a pipe bomb at 111. A pipe bomb, right? They didn't leave it there. Everyone's looking around. Boom. And these guys take off, right? Vinny Boom Bots and his friend. Now, here's where we were. You ready? And I know you're going to remember this. Do you remember this scene right here?
I don't, there was so much happening.
Look at the guys with the long coats, right? You see the guy with the long coat?
Yeah.
And the shoes right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we were standing right there at the Capitol entrance just after that video that you just saw, a little while later. But let me show you who we're looking at right here. See the guy with the red tie?
Yeah.
Do you remember that guy? Do you remember
Interesting.
that guy? Remember that guy right there? Well, guess who he is?
Who is that?
He's in charge of the Capitol Police. He was in the vehicle with Vinny Boom Bots and his friends.
Oh.
Okay, and pulled up in the SUV. And we ran into him at the Capitol entrance right there where the media area is, right? And he's got all of his top security and he's calling the shots. Do you remember when I went over there and talked to these guys?
And to be clear, we were in the media section.
Yeah, the media section is just to the left-hand side. And
Yeah.
we were well supervised by ATF and police.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
they
not
were
like-
everywhere.
They were everywhere. That was a very safe place for us to be as far as
Well,
all
that's
was concerned.
fascinating.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say right now that the number one suspect wearing a long black coat and a red tie that was seen dropping a pipe bomb out in front of the DNC is that guy right there.
Very possible.
I'm going to say he's the number one suspect.
There
right?
you go. He can be a suspect.
He's a suspect, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what did Christopher Wray say? Let's go to Christopher Wray. Hold on. Let's hear him again. Dan Bongino says that they've got all kinds of people on it. Well, I'll tell you what. Don't tell me that I can't figure out who the suspects are because he says he's got millions of leads he's working on. Christopher Wray says, Do we have audio volume there? Do we have a line there? No. Let me play Bongino, okay? Stand by. I'm going to play this clip right now. I didn't plan to do it, but I'm going to because I want you to hear Christopher Wray. Is it okay for me to consider somebody a suspect with a red tie and a long black coat?
I think there's
driving
every
around
reason,
in a Capitol Police vehicle?
I think there's every reason to speculate. Sure.
Right, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here it is. Let's go to this right here. Right there, sir. Bongino, where's Bongino? Is it not playing? Stop. Play. I played it this morning, did I not?
You did.
Oh, my God. Sir. Can you turn the volume up for me? Yes. Do you have volume for me?
About the pipe bombs the next day and shown a picture of a guy in a hoodie. Hey, we're looking for this guy. Planted these pipe bombs. Almost killed Kamala Harris, God forbid. This whistleblower tells me that, but 2 days later, after the pipe bombs, he notes, emphasis his, without explanation, they were told to stand down. No need to look for the guy anymore. Which is really strange because the FBI's telling us now there's like a $22 trillion reward for finding this guy.
There is?
I'm interested. Has the pipe bomber who planted bombs at the DNC and the RNC on January 6th, has he been arrested yet?
That is something we're still aggressively investigating. Congressman, we have an entire dedicated team focused specifically on this investigation. Thousands of interviews, visited thousands of residents and businesses, reviewed millions of pieces of data, accessed like 500 or something tips, extensive public publicity. We've got our lab working on it. We've got our WMD directorate working on it. We've got our Office of Technology division, our cellular analysis team. And I, as much as anybody, would like to see it solved. But it is certainly not for lack of effort.
So the FBI's trying to find the guy, but not trying to find the guy 2 days later when the evidence trail was hot. Why do you think that is? This whistleblower believes very strongly that the pipe bomber may be a government contract. Seems kind of strange if you're still looking for the pipe bomber, isn't it?
You know what I say? You know what I say? What? How much is the reward? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we found him. There he is. There he is, the top suspect, the guy with the red tie that was seen getting out of a vehicle, going over to where the pipe bomb was, then getting into a Capitol Police vehicle. And then miraculously, the radio traffic says, "Oh, we found a pipe bomb," after that guy with the red tie just left. How much is the reward?
What if there was a product that could help you control cravings, burn more fat, boost your metabolism, promote healthy blood glucose levels, lower inflammation, optimize insulin sensitivity, support healthy blood lipid levels, and support healthy blood pressure? Introducing Bellatrim. Bellatrim may be the most comprehensive body transformation product in the world. Weight management is more than calories in and calories out. It's about controlling appetite, having a healthier gut, supporting insulin function, stimulating fat-burning metabolism, and promoting healthy blood lipids and blood pressure. A proprietary blend backed by 6 clinical studies. Control cravings. Burn more fat. Bellatrim, powered by nature. Backed by science.
Sign up for monthly AutoShip and get a big discount. Visit pete.bellagraceglobal.com today. That's pete.bellagraceglobal.com. Today!